What if the way your mind works has been quietly misunderstood your whole life? Not by strangers, by you. Because some of the things you've judged yourself for, overthinking, pulling away from crowds, changing your mind too easily, feeling too much in rooms where everyone else seems fine, those aren't malfunctions. They might be the clearest evidence of how differently your mind is built. And if a few of these land a little too close to home, stay until the end, because the last one usually explains all the others. Here's the first thing almost nobody talks about. You don't trust a decision the moment it feels good. You trust it after you've turned it over, poked holes in it, imagined it failing 3 different ways. People around you call this hesitation. It isn't. It's a mind that refuses to mistake comfort for correctness. Most people chase the feeling of certainty. You've learned that feeling certain and being right are 2 completely different things, and once you know that, you can't unknow it. Which leads to something stranger. You can hold a belief you've defended for years and drop it in a single conversation the moment someone shows you a better argument. No grief, no wounded pride, just a quiet, "Oh, I was wrong about that." Most people protect their opinions like property. You've never understood why. Because to you, an opinion was never the point. Understanding was. And that one shift, being more loyal to truth than to your own track record, is rarer than almost anyone realizes. Then there's the silence, the kind you don't run from. You can spend an evening alone, not doing anything productive, not scrolling to fill the gap, and feel completely fine. People assume this means something's wrong, that you're avoiding something, hiding from someone. What they don't see is that solitude for you isn't empty. It's where your thoughts finally get loud enough to hear. Loneliness is the ache for connection you don't have. This is the opposite. This is connection with yourself, and it's been there the whole time. Here's where it gets emotional. You feel things in layers most people don't admit to feeling in one. A stranger's tired voice on the phone, the exact moment a friend's smile doesn't reach their eyes. You pick it up before they've said a single word about it, and for years maybe someone told you that was too much, too sensitive, too intense. What they were actually describing was a nervous system tuned to notice what others miss entirely. That's not fragility. That's data most people never even collect. And then, this one surprises people the most. You ask questions that have no reward at the end. Not for a grade, not for a job, not because anyone's watching. You'll fall down a rabbit hole about something with zero practical use, just because not knowing started to feel unbearable. Most people learn to get something. You learn because the gap between not knowing and knowing feels like an itch only understanding can scratch. That hunger doesn't turn off when school ends or when no one's grading you anymore. It's just yours. Here's a quieter one. You replay conversations, not out of anxiety, but out of curiosity about yourself. Why did that comment bother you more than it should have? Why did you go quiet in that meeting? You turn the mirror on your own reactions the way other people turn it on everyone else's. Most people walk through their own emotions like rooms they've never bothered to explore. You've been mapping yours for years, sometimes without even realizing that's what you were doing. And the seventh, the one that ties every other sign together. You stopped needing the room to agree with you in order to feel like you made sense. You can be the only person who sees a situation a certain way, and instead of panicking, some quiet part of you just accepts it. Not because you stopped caring what people think, because somewhere along the way, your sense of being right shifted from "everyone agrees with me" to "I understand this as clearly as I can." That shift, from external validation to internal clarity, is the actual definition of psychological maturity. Most people spend a lifetime chasing the first. You found your way to the second. So if several of these felt less like a list and more like a mirror, that wasn't an accident. None of these signs were ever proof that something's wrong with you. They were proof that your mind processes the world at a different depth than most people are taught to expect. And the moment you stop needing the world to confirm that is the exact moment you finally start to feel like yourself.